Have you ever been asked an important question and suddenly every English word disappeared from your brain?
Every word?
Every single word. Even hello packed a suitcase and left.
That sounds serious. Did your grammar leave too?
My grammar stayed, but it was hiding under a table.
Maybe this has happened to you during a meeting, an interview, an argument, a presentation, or an unexpected phone call.
You know what you want to say, but your heart starts beating faster, your thoughts become crowded, and your mouth refuses to cooperate.
Many learners believe this happens because their English isn't good enough.
Isn't that the reason?
Not always. Sometimes you don't have an English problem. You have a pressure problem.
So the words are still inside my brain?
Yes, they're just having an emergency meeting.
Probably a very long meeting.
Here's an important idea. Pressure doesn't always remove your English. It can temporarily block your access to it.
And we can learn how to remove that block?
Absolutely. Let's begin with a quick speaking activity. Imagine that someone asks you a difficult question. Repeat this sentence after me. Let me take a moment to think.
Again, a little more naturally. Let me take a moment to think.
Excellent. You have already learned your first pressure control phrase.
Hi. Welcome back.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Ava. Welcome to Speak English with Podcast. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to Speak English with Podcast because every episode is designed to help you speak more naturally, build confidence, and learn real English conversations you can use in everyday life.
By the end of this episode, you'll know practical ways to stay calm under pressure, think more clearly, and use natural English when a stressful situation arrives.
But I have one question.
Only one?
What should we do in the first 5 seconds before panic takes control?
That is exactly where part 1 begins.
Our section 1. Why pressure changes your English. Alex, why can I speak comfortably with a friend but struggle during an interview?
Because the situation changes what your mind is trying to manage.
What does that mean?
During a relaxed conversation, you mainly think about your message. Under pressure, your brain may try to manage many things at once. You may think, am I making a mistake?
Do I sound intelligent?
Are they judging my accent?
What if I forget everything and become internationally famous for the worst interview answer in history?
That last one may be slightly exaggerated.
Slightly.
When several worries arrive together, your mind can become overloaded.
Overloaded?
Overloaded means your brain is trying to manage too many things at the same time.
So I'm not losing my English. I'm dividing my attention.
Exactly. Imagine trying to carry 6 shopping bags while opening a door and answering your phone.
And then someone asks me to explain the difference between although and however.
At that moment, even your first language may need help.
That makes me feel better.
It should. Nervousness does not prove that you are incapable. It usually proves that the moment matters to you.
I like that.
Here is today's first memorable line. A nervous mind is not an empty mind. It is a busy mind that needs direction.
Direction, not criticism.
Exactly. Our section 2, 4 pressure traps. Let's identify 4 common traps. Which one sounds familiar to you? Trap 1, trying to answer immediately.
Someone asks a question, and I feel that I must answer in half a second.
But a short pause is normal. It can make you sound thoughtful.
So silence is not always failure?
No. A controlled pause is a communication skill. Trap 2, searching for the perfect word.
I know 10 words that could work, but I keep waiting for the perfect 11th word.
And when does that word arrive?
3 hours later, while I'm brushing my teeth.
A useful word now is stronger than a perfect word later.
Trap 3. Translating long sentences. Sometimes I build a beautiful sentence in my first language and try to translate the whole thing.
That creates extra pressure. Under stress, shorter English sentences are usually safer and clearer.
One idea, one sentence.
Exactly. Trap 4. Fighting your nervousness.
Isn't fighting nervousness a good thing?
Not always. When you tell yourself, I must not feel nervous, you may become more nervous.
Then what should I say?
Try, I feel nervous, but I can still respond calmly.
I'm accepting the feeling without allowing it to control me.
Yes, calm communication does not mean feeling nothing. It means choosing your response even when strong feelings are present. Our section 3, the pause, place, proceed method. Now let's learn our first practical method. It is called pause, place, proceed.
3 Ps?
Very convenient for a podcast.
I see what you did there. Step 1. Pause.
Do not force an immediate answer. Take one slow breath and use a natural time-gaining phrase. For example, that's an important question.
Let me think about that for a moment.
I'd like a second to organize my thoughts.
Let me think about that for a moment.
I'd like a second to organize my thoughts.
There are 2 things I'd like to mention.
These phrases protect you from rushing. Step 2. Place.
What does place mean?
Place your attention on one clear idea. Ask yourself, what is the main point I want to communicate?
Not 5 points?
Start with 1.
My brain will be disappointed. It enjoys creating 17 possible answers.
Tell your brain the emergency meeting has been reduced to 1 agenda item. Step 3. Proceed. Begin with a simple sentence. Do not wait until the entire answer is perfect.
My main concern is the deadline.
The first step is to check the information.
I understand the problem, and here's what I suggest.
Once you begin, the next sentence often becomes easier.
Pause, place, proceed.
Calm begins when you stop trying to solve the whole conversation at once. Our next section, the calm bridge. But what happens when the emotion is stronger than the language problem?
For example, when someone criticizes us?
Exactly. In those situations, use the calm bridge.
Is CALM an acronym?
Yes. C. Confirm what you heard.
A. Acknowledge the emotion or concern.
L. Limit your response to the main issue.
M. Move toward a solution. C. Confirm.
So you're concerned about the quality of the report, is that correct?
That prevents misunderstanding. A. Acknowledge. I understand why that would be frustrating.
Notice that acknowledging does not always mean agreeing.
I can understand someone's concern without saying they are completely right.
Exactly. L. Limit. Do not answer every criticism at once. Focus on the main issue.
The main problem appears to be the missing data on page 4. M. Move.
I can correct that section and send an updated version this afternoon.
So instead of entering an emotional battle, I build a bridge toward the solution.
That is the idea.
Here is the weak version. That's not my fault. Nobody gave me the correct information, and everyone always blames me.
The emotion is understandable, but the response may make the situation worse.
Improved version. I understand your concern. The report is missing some information because I received the final data late. I can update it and send the corrected version by 3 o'clock.
Calm, honest, and focused.
Our next section, real-life application, the job interview. Let's use these methods in one of the most stressful situations. A job interview.
I'll be the interviewer.
And I'll try not to let my grammar hide under the table.
Here is the question. Tell me about a time you made a mistake at work.
A mistake? I don't make mistakes. Well, I do, but not serious mistakes. Actually, one time, but it wasn't completely my mistake. And there was a computer problem and…
Pause.
Right. Pause, place, proceed. That's a good question. Let me think of a clear example. Last year, I sent a document before checking one section carefully. I noticed the mistake soon afterward, informed my manager, corrected it, and created a checklist to prevent the same problem. It taught me to slow down during final reviews.
Strong answer.
I admitted the mistake, explained my action, and showed what I learned.
Exactly. You did not need perfect vocabulary. You needed a clear structure.
Can viewers personalize this?
Yes. Complete these sentences aloud. One mistake I made was…
I handled it by…
The experience taught me…
Keep your example honest and simple. You do not need to create a dramatic story.
Please do not invent a story about saving the company from an exploding printer.
Unless the printer truly exploded. Our next section, when you forget a word. We have controlled the pressure. But what if the exact English word disappears?
Do not stop the entire conversation. Repair it.
Repair expressions.
Here are 5 useful ones. I can't remember the exact word, but it means…
It's something you use for…
Let me say that in a different way.
What I'm trying to say is…
I may not be explaining this clearly. Let me try again.
Can we see an example?
Imagine you forget the word deadline.
We need to finish before the final time thing.
Understandable, but we can make it smoother.
I can't remember the exact word, but I mean the final date for completing the work.
Excellent. The other person may say, do you mean the deadline?
And I can say, yes, exactly, the deadline.
Fluent speakers do not remember every word. They know how to continue when a word is missing.
That changes the goal. I don't need perfect memory. I need communication strategies.
Precisely.
Our next section, when you do not understand. Sometimes pressure comes because the other person speaks too quickly.
Then clarification is better than pretending.
Pretending can become dangerous. You agree to something, and 5 minutes later, you discover you volunteered to lead a 3-hour presentation.
A clear question can protect you from that surprise. Try these phrases. Could you repeat the last part, please?
Could you say that a little more slowly?
When you say urgent, do you mean today?
Let me check that I understood you correctly.
So you'd like me to contact the client before noon, is that right?
Let's shadow that final phrase. So, you'd like me to contact the client before noon. Is that right?
Good. Clarification makes you sound responsible, not weak. Our next section, extended real conversation. Now let's combine everything in a workplace conversation.
I'll be Mia, an employee.
And I'll be Daniel, her team leader. First version, emotional reaction. Mia, the client says the presentation contains several incorrect numbers. What happened?
I don't know. I used the information I received. It wasn't my fault, and I had too much work yesterday.
The client needs a corrected version in 2 hours.
2 hours? That's impossible. I can't do everything.
Let's stop there.
Mia's feelings are real, but her answer increases the tension.
She reacts before confirming the problem. She also tries to defend herself before discussing a solution. Improved version, calm communication. Mia, the client says the presentation contains several incorrect numbers. What happened?
Thanks for telling me. Let me check that I understand. Are the incorrect numbers in the sales section?
Yes, mainly on slides 8 and 9.
I understand why the client is concerned. I used the figures from yesterday's spreadsheet, but it's possible that a newer version was sent later.
Can you correct the presentation within 2 hours?
I'll need to check the updated data first. If the changes are limited to those 2 slides, I can complete them within 2 hours. If more sections are affected, I'll tell you immediately and suggest a realistic time.
Good. Please check it now and update me in 20 minutes.
I will. I'll also compare the final version with the client's spreadsheet before sending it.
Excellent response.
Mia confirmed the problem, acknowledged the concern, limited her answer, and moved toward a solution.
She also avoided making a promise before checking the facts.
Staying calm does not mean saying yes to everything. It means responding clearly and responsibly.
Our next section, Rapid Speaking Challenge. It is time for the Rapid Speaking Challenge.
My brain emergency meeting has officially begun.
Cancel the meeting. You have 3 seconds to begin each answer.
Your answer does not need to be perfect. Start quickly and speak calmly. Question 1.
What can you say when you need time to think?
Model answer. Let me take a moment to organize my thoughts. Question 2. How can you politely ask someone to repeat something?
Model answer. Could you repeat the last part, please? Question 3. Your manager criticizes your work. How can you acknowledge the concern?
Model answer. I understand why you're concerned. Question 4. You forget an important word. What can you say?
Model answer. I can't remember the exact word, but what I mean is... Question 5. Someone gives you too many instructions. How can you confirm the main task?
Model answer. Let me check that I understood correctly. You'd like me to finish the report first. Is that right? Question 6. You feel nervous before answering. What can you tell yourself?
Model answer. I feel nervous, but I can still respond calmly. Now choose one model answer and personalize it.
Say it again, but connect it to your own work, studies, family, or daily life. Our next section, 7-Day Calm English Challenge. Let's turn this episode into real progress.
Here is your 7-Day Calm English Challenge. Each activity takes approximately 5 to 15 minutes. Day 1. Prepare your pause phrases. Choose 3 phrases for gaining time.
For example, let me think about that. That's an important question. I'd like a moment to organize my thoughts.
Repeat each phrase 5 times. Day 2. Practice one-idea answers.
Answer 5 simple questions using only 1 main idea and 2 supporting sentences.
Keep your answers clear rather than long. Day 3. Record a pressure question. Record yourself answering one difficult interview, workplace, or study question.
Do not restart after every small mistake. Practice continuing. Day 4. Repair a mistake. Intentionally stop during an answer and use, "Let me say that in a different way."
This trains you to recover without panic. Day 5. Use the calm bridge. Create one short role play involving criticism or disagreement.
Confirm, acknowledge, limit, and move toward a solution. Day 6. Complete a 1-minute response. Speak for 1 minute about a stressful situation you handled.
Focus on beginning quickly, organizing your ideas, and recovering after pauses. Day 7. Record and compare. Record the same question from day 3 again.
Compare your 2 recordings. Did you begin faster? Were your ideas clearer? Did you recover more calmly?
Do not measure success only through perfect grammar or pronunciation.
Measure your ability to continue. Your calm voice is still your voice. At the beginning of this episode, pressure made my English disappear.
Or so you thought.
Yes. Now I understand that the English was still there. My mind simply needed direction.
Today you learned to pause, place, and proceed.
You also learned the calm bridge: confirm, acknowledge, limit, and move toward a solution.
And when you forget a word or misunderstand someone, you can use repair and clarification phrases instead of becoming silent.
Your action for today is simple. Choose one pressure control phrase and use it in a real or imagined conversation.
Remember this final message. Your calmest answer may not be your fastest answer, but it can become your strongest one.
Complete this sentence in the comments. When I feel under pressure, I will...
Subscribe to Speak English with Podcast for more real English conversations, B1 listening practice, practical vocabulary, speaking exercises, and confidence-building lessons with Ava and Alex.
And when your brain calls another emergency meeting,
Politely cancel it.
then pause, choose one idea, and begin.
You do not need to remove every nervous feeling before you speak.
You only need to show yourself that nervousness cannot control your next sentence. See you in the next episode of Speak English with Podcast.